So hey everyone, we are back from Star Trek Las Vegas, and we are very quickly going into the prep for the next convention, which fortunately is a lot less labor intensive than STLV is. We are going to MFM, and it'll be our furry con for the year, I think. We usually like it because it's low key. It's a small convention. We have some people we know there, so I think it's a good speed for us. It's very close to STLV. I didn't realize that it was literally 3 weeks apart, and perhaps about the same next year. But I mean, that being said, all things considered, it's really not that bad. I think it'll be fine because like I said, MFM is a very low key, relaxed, wind down kind of convention. So um, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. I think once we're back, though, I will have a good month and a half before I have to go to my next convention, which will be a solo convention for me. I'll be going to Battlestar at the end of October, and then that'll cap me off at least for a little while. I think that Battlestar is a one-time convention. I know it's for the 20th anniversary of the franchise, or at least of the 2004 series. I do not know if it's the kind of thing that happens every year, but even if it is, I don't know if it's something. I mean, it's probably not something I would do every year, but this seems like one of those rare opportunity sorts of things. So I'm going to go to a convention by myself for the first time in a while, and also do this Battlestar convention solo, which will be interesting, I think. Um, with that being said, I'm looking forward to a longer break before the next convention, and then after October, I don't know. Depending on how things go, I may possibly consider going to TFF to try and sell some books, but I don't know if my timing is going to work out on that because editing is taking longer than expected, but it's going. Um, but let's see. Speaking of which, in writing news, I am still working on Winterfall. I still have had, editing has slowed because of the traveling to the convention and getting back to it and all that other jazz. But the work will continue, and hopefully it'll be finished soon. And I am still trying to figure out a target date for when I want to get it released. Then I want to try and finish up number 2 and get that one prepared as well. I still need to figure out the next couple of projects. Hopefully I've come up with something that, at least in my head, will help make it easier to plan the next few projects. So we'll see if it works out. But I'm working on a fanfic story for Royce Day. It's called Shifting Winds, and it's probably the first fanfic I've written in well over a decade. I've told some of you what happened with the last one, which is why it didn't go well, and also why I haven't written fanfic in that entire period of time. Not for anybody specific, mind you. I think I know I wrote a little bit of My Little Pony fanfic, which I didn't get very far with, just honestly because as much as I like the franchise and the series, I just was never, and I knew I would never be able to keep up with it. Um, so it really didn't get as far as I would have liked it to, but the series went in a different direction anyway, so it kind of worked. But that being said, last fanfic did not go well, and it was not. I think it was mostly just because I don't know. There was a lot of stuff to it. Maybe at some point I'll actually do a video on it if I haven't already. I don't remember if I have, but suffice to say that it did not really go well, and it kind of just turned me off on the whole idea for a long time. But having read Red Vixen Adventures, it probably is the first time that I've actually clicked with the series well enough to actually want to do fan fiction. And I think that this time will go significantly better because honestly, the creator and I talk all the time, and I like to think that we're on pretty good terms, that we're pretty good friends, and I don't know. I think this one's just going to be a lot better. Now, does that mean I'm going to do fanfic in the future? Probably. If I do, it's going to be rare. But at least if it goes well, it's not impossible. Never say never, as they say. So we will see. But for right now, the plan is to finish that up and maybe to start working on something else while I'm doing editing for Winterfall and Winterfall 2. I really want to have Saul look at it to see what he thinks of the second one because he really liked the first one. First one, I'm still making some edits. I'm almost at the point where I'm past the part that I had Atunu look at, and as far as edits the rest of it, I don't know yet. There's some parts that I just don't think I want to change, regardless of what notes he might have given me or not given me had he continued going. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna just make my own call on this one. But that being said, I do think his notes improved some things, brought my attention to other things. So I mean, in the long run, it was a good thing. Um, it just took me some time to internalize it, figure out how to use it, how I guess how to make use of the information. Let's see. Video news. Today's probably going to be a light day. Unfortunately, it's the only video recording session I'm going to have between this convention and the next. But the plus side is that there will be a lot of videos coming out of the next con, which will help me replenish my bank of episodes, which will have gone down significantly by the time I come back from that convention. But I plan to record a bunch of stuff there, and as per usual, I plan to do a con report for that as well. I am working on the con report for Star Trek Las Vegas. Today I'm going to do at least the recording and the video plate, but odds are I may wait until I get some additional stuff, because every year I usually purchase the JPEGs so that I can post the pictures and display them places and so on and so forth, which admittedly usually I don't post them publicly, but I might make some exceptions to a few this year, particularly, and also maybe I think it would also give me the ability to, excuse me, to put them in some videos that you guys can see. Um, Also, it's like not exactly. I guess when I came back from Star Trek Las Vegas, I did in fact apparently have catch COVID or have COVID. I mildly think I might have just caught it before I even went. I'm not 100% sure on that because I kind of felt something, but it wasn't any kind of symptoms that I noticed. Not until well after I'd come back. And it's like it didn't even hit me until like the Friday after I came back from the trip. So, you know, I could have had it there. I could have gotten it when I came back. I could have gotten it before I left. I have no idea. But I'm mostly over the symptoms now. As you can tell, I still have a little bit of cough, but it's mostly gone. Um, but we were Purelling and taking multivitamins and all that other kind of stuff before, during, and after the con. So I guess that's just one of those things. But I'm just glad it didn't affect me during the convention, and I think I was in good shape while I was there. But let's see, books I'm reading right now. I'm only reading one book, Return to Divalia by Kill Gold, which I'm really enjoying. Apparently, he has a new book out called Squeak Thief, which I have heard somebody mention, but I haven't actually taken a look at it yet. But in any case, I'm going to, for now, just focus on Return to Divalia until I finish it. I was going to start A New Life by B. Kozer, but I haven't actually started it yet, mostly just because after I came back, I wasn't at full power, so I didn't really feel like reading and absorbing information, but, we'll see. For right now, I'm just going to focus on Return to Divalia, and probably until I get back into a groove and caught up and start putting out some additional review videos, I probably won't get to too much next. So, but I do have plans to read a couple of things. Let's see, I still have Firewall that I gotta read, which is a Star Trek book. I still have to read Off the Beaten Path, The Time He Desires, and I know I have to read Far Flung from Utunu, but it'll probably be a little while before I get to that one, because it's a recent purchase. But that being said, there's a lot to look forward to, a lot of good books that I have in my stack. So it will all get done, read, and reviewed eventually. It just might take a little time, that's all. Let's see, I already kind of talked about conventions. Let's see. I guess that's about it for now as far as the vlog goes. My next vlog will probably be after we come back from MFM. So I will see a couple of you there. But if you're going, I will be there. Plans right now are to try and bring Lauren, Partial, and maybe Topaz. I'm going to see if I can fit them both in one action packer. I might, especially because I'm not bringing all of Lauren. But, I'm going to try and bring both. We'll see. But in any case, I will see you all there and catch you all later.
If you like werewolves, check out my book Blue Moon, available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, click the subscribe button and leave a comment below. Catch you later.